Yo, what's up, everybody? You guys already know it is not Thursday, it's Wednesday. Like I said in our IG post, it's going to be the last time we're going to be doing a show on Wednesday. We're going to be sticking to Thursday from here on out. It's your boy, Just Champagne, host of Caps and Curveballs. And let's introduce our co-host. I bring to the stage the realist. What's going on, my guy?
We got him today. We got a nice Arizona.
Okay.
I think future reference out in Arizona.
Okay. Nice crown. Let's bring to the stage everyone's big bro.
Yo, what's good, everybody? I got it's only right. Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yep.
You feel me? It's only right.
Nice cut.
Woo!
The fresh cut. Man. Still wearing the fitted. Love to see it.
I'm feeling like the contract right now. Let's just say that.
Okay. All right. Next up, you already know we got our boy Jordan likes caps.
Yeah, can't do big bro with that haircut, but this hat is pretty nice. Shout out to Cappy Gilmore.
Yep.
And the boys at
you just got that today? You just got that today?
Metallic. Oh yeah, Josh.
I got mine this morning too.
I bounced it immediately. Shout out to Metallic Mafia and Cappy Gilmore.
Facts. Shout out to them boys, man. Great hat. Last but not least, we introduced him Fitted in the beginning of the show. Fitted Detailing. What you got for us today?
The Reds. Not real season.
Wait. Let's see the pins. Come on, man. You gotta tell us what you got.
We got the Goonies. The Goonies. Banger Fuse Bomb.
Okay. We like it.
Top quality blip. Larry Fitteds.
Okay. We see you. You already know I just got this in the mail today. I gotta say, man, it gotta be one of my favorite hats. Shout out to King of New Era. Absolutely went crazy with this. Home game, New York. I don't care if it's a Christmas hook. I'm wearing this all year round. It's not really a Christmas hook, I don't think, but it is like a Christmas kind of style, I guess. Beautiful, man. This hat is, oh my God. I took it out the box. I said, there's no way I can't wear this on the podcast today. Are you crazy? This is good, man. This is a great hat right here. I'm very excited about this hat. But you guys already know the deal. Episode 17 episodes strong. And we got some really, really big episodes coming up in December. So today's going to be a nice, chill episode. We're just going to do our usual thing. We're going to get right into it. These are the releases for the week that caught our eye. This week, we're actually also going to be adding pins. So we'll do the hats first, and then we'll get into the pins after. And we'll just go about our day, guys. Jordan, what you got for us? Let's get right into it.
We start with 95 North. We start with 95 North. Wow, that's bad. We start with 606 Brims. Sorry, y'all. 606 Brims. Sorry, I was in a 95 North mood. We start with 606 Brims. Shout out to MJB HPR. This guy's coming out on Saturday. Not pictured is a White Sox with a camouflage brim. Little 4-pack of Christmas pack of Christmas movie hooks. It looks like to me, y'all. I'm a big fan of that Guardians logo. I personally don't have any yet. I was seeing a lot of people really digging that Houston. I gotta ask y'all, how do you feel about that front logo? Because
not bad. I was trying to show you the fourth hat because it's good.
So Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. If I'm not mistaken, that was supposed to Home Alone and the outfit the dude was wearing. But like I was saying, how do y'all feel about that Astros? That like gold logo with the gold crown?
I think it's good.
You like that?
I mean, I wouldn't say what is it hooked to?
To be honest with you, with this one I'm not too sure.
I think it's solid.
The socks I knew was Home Alone, but the other ones I'm not 100%. You muted, Jess.
Yeah.
All right. Is everybody good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. My bad. I said my mic was muted. Sorry. I want to say, how you feel about this Yankees? Everyone's big bro.
I love it. I saw it earlier and immediately definitely want to pull the trigger on this. It's a 99 patch. I love the brown on this. Black hat's a good winter hat. The patch is popping. I like it. I think it's a gray bottom too. And gray bottoms are kind of that safe but automatic route.
Yeah. I like it a lot. What about this Guardians? What do you feel about this Guardians, Willis?
I'm gonna take it. I think
You like it?
Yeah, actually, I think for me that's probably the best one. No, I mean Yankees is clean, but I've seen those colorways with the Yankees. But this brown brim and let's see, like a light gray, not Vegas gold, but it's clean. That's clean.
I'll say, y'all, it helps with the hook at all. So Christmas party after the heist is the Yankees. I don't know if that's a movie, to be honest with you guys, but that's what it's called.
I think it is.
I would assume that they would be hooked to different movies and different holiday and stuff like that.
No, correct.
The Giz is the Guardians, and then the Christmas Magic is the Astros.
Facts. I mean, hey, this is good, and like I said, I showed it off already earlier, but this one is good too, man. I mean, I don't know. I like when they do the camouflage top visor with like a very bright color crown. I like that. I don't know why. It's appealing to me. I don't know what it is. I think this is a good hat too. So I kind of like this one. So it's kind of funny. All three of us had like a different one that we liked out of this pack. So that's good. Anytime you make a pack that you got multiple hats that I like, that's a solid pack. What we got here? 904 Metro Brims. Shout out to Young Bull.
Metro. And the Promage at Florida Mall. These are in store at 10, online at 2 on Saturday. Don't worry, everyone. It is EST. Shout out to Young Metro. He made the chopped and screwed Savage Mode on the left. And then that Indians with that Jacobs Field is the 1999 Eternal, the Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Facts, bro. This is, I'm not gonna lie, he showed the St. Louis on our live a week ago, I want to say it was, or 2 weeks ago. It's fire, bro. The St. Louis in person is cold. The Indians, I didn't, this picture is not the greatest picture for the Indians. I didn't get the best look at it, but I definitely like that colorway. Shout out to everybody in the comments. West Coast Fitness Society, Sita, Cabrera Life. Just want to say shout out to you guys. We appreciate y'all checking in. Shout out to people who's watching from Instagram as well. You know what I'm saying? But bro, Metro, he got some stuff coming out, man. And I think this is his first St. Louis. Fire. What y'all feel about this one? Fitted, what you got going on? You like this one? We haven't heard from you.
I like the Indians, if I'm being honest, better than the Cardinals.
Okay. I don't really know too much about the Indians. Because I think the Cardinals is it's linked to
so just Savage Mode 2, but it's a chopping through, so
album,
it's the
yeah,
purple album.
Yeah.
And then just first of the month, that album cover, 1999 Eternal.
That's the Indians, right?
Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yep, that's the Indians.
Yeah, that's good too. I mean, just to get a closer look at the Indians, they got the metallic on it, the metallic outline. I'm wondering if he used the glow in the dark because he loves that glow in the dark white. But overall, solid hat. We already know the Bull Metro, man. He stays doing his thing. So this is a solid pack from him. Pro Image,
Florida Mall.
Florida Mall. So shout out to them. I'm sorry, y'all. I completely messed up this week and I didn't label the stores because I didn't even realize it. But good thing I got Jordan knows everything.
You got home game New York coming up next. So we got a little bit of the Yodi, and then you all see to the right that is more just King Wears New Era, just doing his thing with Mets hats. But so that Yodi collection that is on Friday, the King Wears New Era, that will be on the 23rd. So y'all gotta wait for that Mets hat if you're interested. But that Yodi collection, it's pretty nice. Y'all have 4-pack
the
coming
Yankee,
out.
the Brooklyn.
I really like that old Yankee script. The Yankee, the Brooklyn, that's a Cub. And then, 2 Yankees, sorry. 2 Yankees, a Brooklyn, and a Cub.
Do we know what this Yankee, the yellow Yankee, is it linked to anything? Do we know if it's linked to anything? It kind of gives me, I know it's not it, but it gives me like Kill Bill type of vibes. I've seen another hat like this, a yellow, that kind of yellow. That's a very tough hat, man.
That's what I thought, Josh, if I'm not.
Realist, from a designer aspect, right? Not that I'm starting to get into mocking. I'm trying to like, do colorways that make sense to me. How do you feel about yellow, man? Yellow is a hard color to pull off, right? Do you think when it comes to the yellow, the hook is important? Because some people just might not want a yellow hat unless it's hooked to something that makes sense for them.
I feel like it depends on the consumer. If you're talking to a person that's like custom F&N hats, they might not go for it. But if you're talking about a regular consumer that's just looking for a yellow hat and anything that's nice, they might just buy it.
Okay, so Snap is saying that's the jacket that Raekwon used to wear, so that's fire. No, I knew it was a hook to it. I knew it wasn't just a yellow hat, and that's why I was asking. But I was just wondering, from the aspect of someone who usually doesn't buy like very, very colorful hats. You know what I'm saying? Well, I do buy colorful hats, but it depends on the hat. I just know a lot of people stay away from yellow, at least in my opinion, or at least from my experience. People stay away from that bright yellow. So,
I know the Snow Beach jacket. If you guys look at the Snow Beach jacket, you'll know what Snap's
talking
about.
The Polo Snow Beach jacket. It came out like 2 years ago. They redropped it, and then obviously
Fab had it on.
I was about to say, I also believe it was, if that wasn't Kill Bill, it was hooked to like different polo and things.
No,
like
I knew it wasn't Kill Bill. It just reminded me of the Kill Bill. What I'm talking about, the Kill Bill.
Yeah, the tracksuit.
This is the jacket y'all referring to. So
yes,
yeah, dope. I mean, definitely matches it spot on, but I don't know. I just think it's hard to pull off yellow. So shout out to him, man. He took a risk here, and I think it came out good. I think it's a good hat.
I think it came out good too. I mean, is it something that I would wear? Probably not, but it's a nice hat.
It's not all tonal. It's tone. So is it?
No, that's why I like about it. I think that was perfect.
But then think about it. If it was all yellow, you're gonna really
probably not. So I think that's what I'm saying. He did a good job.
I mean, I got an all yellow. I can't say no. I can't say no. Personally, I have all yellow. Yeah, but I just know yellow is tough. Yellow's tough to pull off.
I got the lemon drop.
And what about the other Yankees, big bro?
I like it. I like the other Yankee, man. The side patch, I mean, it's not my favorite Yankee side patch, but I love it. That Mets one, the Mets one, you could wear that with a Buffalo Sabres jersey. You know what I'm saying? You might want to get a Fit as R Us button so you could change out that yellow button.
Yeah, shout out him again.
Sabres jersey.
Hey, I want to take back. Actually, this just reminded me that you brought that up. Last week I made a comment, and I was thinking about it. And I looked at Ouija's face when I made the comment, and his face said it all. So I'm like, let me go back and do some research and figure it out. So I said that I didn't really see a lot of good Mets coming out. And I lied, right? I was just looking in the wrong places, I think, because King of New Era, man, he's had some crazy fire Mets coming out in the last couple months and coming out in the next couple weeks. So I just want to take back that comment and say I apologize. I was just looking in the wrong places, guys, and I appreciate nobody for killing me over that comment I made about the lack of Met hats, because they definitely are Mets hats out there. You just gotta find them. So fire. My fitted. What we got?
My fitted. So the mascots and those stadiums will be on the 16th. I know that NFL Paisley, that's on the 23rd. And then Just. Now, this caught my eye. You see that Matt's on the top left? Now, that's a part of that. That's going to be, again, so that Elite Series that My Fitteds was doing. That's coming in the first quarter of 2024. And then two hats to the right, a Sailors. Sailors with the side baddie. That is another New Era Elite. Those hats are pretty crazy. And then I saw that Braves Silk Road. Wow.
Listen, man.
Insane.
Listen, I've seen a couple lives today. Shout out to Fitted to Russ, Hats of Queen. The realist was in there. They were talking some hat stuff. And I seen them discussing about saturation in the hat game, like too much hats going on. And Cap Wonder, he's the one that brought it up, saying that the hat game was too was too saturated or whatever, or too much going on because there's too many designers, too many hats coming out. But then you got people and designers like My Fitted designers and John Jay, and this is what they do to stand apart, man. Where else are you seeing hats like this? Like let's be for real. You know what I'm saying? These hats are, some of them are crazy. Like the ideas, the info behind it, bro. That paisley, I would never think that paisley would look good on the crown, but that Dolphins actually is kind of fire to me. I'm not gonna lie, nice, bro. The Dolphins is fire to me, and I wouldn't think. And you know, the Atlanta, you know, I don't know how I feel about it, but I won't be surprised if like a year down the line someone pulls this Atlanta out in a battle and everybody's like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What, Realist, how you feel about that? How you feel about that Atlanta?
I mean, listen, man, when it comes to my fitters, they just bring different things, and I think that's what I kind of like about my fitted. They're not always gonna give you what people like. They're just gonna come with different, innovative stuff. As you see, they got the mascot stadium. Was that the Army fatigue, but in blue? Mm-hmm. They got your NFL hats out here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And different. I think that Atlanta is, I don't know, that's different.
I would love to see that in person. Like I would like to have that in hand and be like, look at the materials. And I think if you see the materials, you might appreciate it differently from the photo, because I could see how people will see the photo and be like, yo, that's too much. But like when you hold certain like sneakers in your hand, and you hold a certain jacket and the material, it's like, you know, it brings it to the next level. I would love to see that in person.
Yeah, I don't know if that hat's like normal polyester or wool. So I think it would be its own material. So
shout out to them, right?
Shout out to them, yeah.
Hey, let me just say this: that Mets, bro, it definitely giving me. I know people don't wear it as much no more, but it's definitely giving me Bape vibes. And if I had a nice blue Bape shirt, I will wear it with that Mets. Bathe the Nape, you know, I don't know if some people wear some clothes and stuff like that. Bathe the Nape, that gives me Bathe the Nape vibes for sure. Yeah. Fit it. You here with us, Fit it?
What's up?
Let me ask you this. When you see hats that are crazy like this, right? Some of them, not all these hats are crazy. Some of them are nice. Can you pin up a hat that's crazy already, or is that too much? What do you think?
Yeah, you could definitely pin up a hat that's already crazy. It just makes it even better.
Okay, because I would think that sometimes maybe it's too much, right? I don't know.
It depends. It depends, because sometimes you can just add like 2 pins and a little blip, and then you're good. But sometimes you gotta like. If it's not enough, you gotta
razzle
spice it up. Hell yeah.
Facts. All right, what you got for us next here, Jordan?
Shout out to Rhino Fitted and 561. These are tomorrow at 88 Caps Unlimited. The brawl pack. These are fun. Shout out to Rhino.
What's this damn? Oh my gosh!
Super Smash Bros.
Super Smash Bros. I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me for some reason. Another good. I'm very excited about New York right now. Shout out to the Mets, man. We didn't do nothing in free agency. We didn't make no trades yet, but we got some hats. We got some hats though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that Florida is nice, Jordan. I really like that Florida.
Facts, bro.
It's like it's the same colorway as the license plate. The with the orange and it looks like the license plate.
Yeah. Very good. What's the C? What's the C?
Cloud. I don't know.
No. What's the team?
Cleveland
Indians.
That's what I thought. I didn't never seen that C for Cleveland before.
Yeah,
I thought I have. I thought I have.
Makes me think of Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi.
Always think of him wearing the blue with the.
And the Kansas City's fire too with the Kansas Jayhawk colorway. I like that.
Yeah. No, this is I mean, I like the pack. I like even without like I was saying last week. There's certain times I don't really care for the hook, and I still like that. And that's kind of the situation. I don't really care that the Ness is in New York. It's a New York Ness, but I really like the New York hat. I think it's dope. Blue, red, white. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different than I was gonna say. You might be able to wear that with the Giants, but probably it's a little bit different than the Giants colorway. But you could probably put something together with that.
Yeah. You could pull the New York Kansas City out on 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? Nice little fit together. These are good hats to put in the chamber. I like that.
Yeah, fire.
Vegas gold and white. That is probably my favorite. Curve one of these, y'all. Curve one.
Damn.
You already know, New York. Let's go, baby. I'm. You know what? These battles and all these drops, they got me on a New York Met path right now. I'm on a path of destruction, New York Met right now. So anything good New York, I'm seeing. I need it.
I like that I'm curving that Florida, man. I like the Kansas City too. It'd be either those two, but I'm gonna go with my first choice. I'll take that Florida. I'll curve that one.
Realist? I'll take the Florida. It's the cleanest.
No. Fitted detailing. I hope you've caught on to capping or curving. If you don't know, you're capping. You're not wearing it. You're curving it. You're curving it and putting it on your head. Really it.
If I'm being honest, I'll do the Marlins or the Royals. I like both of them.
You like both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
But a little bit more than Marlins. I like that colorway.
Solid. Very solid colorway.
Yeah. And shout out to Reynards. Shout out to Von Q, Rare Fitteds, and the Hive NY. This is in store at 11, online at 2 on Saturday. I'm a big fan of the Los Doyers script. I hope we see it more. I like that Blue Jays. I talk about that Strongbird a lot. If I'm not mistaken, though, Chicago All-Star game patch. There's a mismatch patch. That's interesting. Yeah. I also saw that colorway, and I couldn't help but think of a recent pin drop, with that nice Tiffany. We'll talk about that, but I like that patch. Realist, how does it go getting approved? Is mismatched patches hard to work with? Is it something that a New Era rep would prefer to not to work with? How do you go approving?
I mean, you gotta just think. You got basically the way I know is that you just mark what you want to mark, whatever patch logo. There is some history where you have to kind of know the days, the years within the logos and the patches. But at the end of the day, the rep has to approve those logo and patches.
What's the criteria for it? Do you know?
There really ain't no. There's really none. They just.
I've seen the Philly Bell on other hats, and I always wonder how they were able to do that.
Philly Bells on what though?
Like a Philly Bell on I don't know, like a different team hat is what I'm trying to say. Like the Philly Bell side patch.
I thought you were talking about the two bells.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's.
Does it have to be because how you can do the All-Star game as long as there was a player in that All-Star game.
That makes sense.
Switch those out. I know that's like a rule that you can do that, but I'm wondering if for a regular patch if there's a certain rule to it as well.
Yeah, Blue Jay was an All-Star in 2003.
That's what it was. It probably Vladdy.
I know in 2003.
2003, Vladimir Guerrero didn't play for Blue Jays.
He was Expos.
Yeah.
Expos of the
Angels.
My trip.
I said Toronto.
Yeah. But you thinking about Vladdy Jr., bro?
Oh, dude, I'm bugging. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Justin too. Oh my god.
No, I was thinking Expos.
No, I messed Justin up.
I was thinking Expos.
I made him think the exact same thing I was thinking.
No, I was thinking Expos. I'm like, why? I'm like, he was on the Expos. What are you talking about? My bad. I forgot that Montreal Expos and Blue Jays, they're completely different. They're not connected at all. I'm thinking that they was that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Expos is now Washington Nationals.
Yes.
And then yeah. That's what I was. But other than that, I mean, I like the Toronto. It's cool. That side patch, even though it doesn't belong, I guess, to Toronto specifically, I think it's cool. I think it's a cool colorway. How y'all feel about the Dodgers?
They had 3 people in there.
Yeah, you just right.
Yeah,
in Spanish.
They had Roy Halladay, they had Carlos Delgado, and they had Vernon Wells.
Bro, Shout out to Roy Holiday.
That's
another topic.
We should have known that by heart. That's on us.
So Fly Fitteds is on the Instagram. Shout out to Fly Fitteds. He said, but basically what I was trying to say, All-Star game patches can be used with any team as long as the team had a player in the All-Star game that year. So yeah, we figured that out. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Shout out to HK Billy and shout out to Cappy Gilmore in the building as well. Tommy Lee's working. We see you, bro. Shout out to you guys in the Instagram.
Yes, sir.
What we got?
I'm not even on Instagram. This dropped earlier today, Crown Legends, and I just thought it was a really nice crown. Texas inaugural season 2020. Last time I checked, there were sizes available. I know that is a red satin brim, green UV. It's just a really nice crown, y'all. And I wanted to show it off.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, for some reason, I really like this hat. When I seen you send it, I was like, damn, this is a good looking Texas right here. I don't know what it is.
You know what it is?
That side badge.
He made it look just like the stadium bleachers, which a lot of people kind of. I mean, but yeah,
the details are really good, but I'm not a fan of this one.
I like the baseball field in the stadium on it. I get it. The 2020, I get it.
It is like the Mexican colorway too, kind of. I feel like
Christmas. You got Christmas colorway too.
Oh, Christmas. I don't know why I said Mexican Christmas. Yeah. It's because every time I think of Texas, I think they always try to do a Mexican hook.
Damn, bro.
It's cool though. I like it. I don't know. I don't know. Texas logos just got my heart, I guess.
But yeah, I really like their logos. That inaugural season's kind of like in the OG colorway. It looks like it looks pretty untouched, just like that blue and red. Looks
that patch detail is amazing.
It is so nice.
Yeah,
I love their logo. And I'm not someone who likes satin brims.
Stop laughing at me in the comments. Yeah, I don't know. I just when I first seen the hat, I just assumed. I don't know why. I just been around a lot of Mexican hats lately. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. I swear, bro, I see mad Mexico hats all the time. I'm like, yo, what the hell? not that I hate on Mexico hats, but the amount of Mexico hats I see is like actually crazy to me.
Yeah, I see a lot of Mexico. I like their logos. The M.
Yeah, M is a great logo.
It's panic.
What we got here?
For a minute. Shout out to Berdeen's You Stupid Vier Nova is the Instagram handle. If y'all want to go follow it, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I just went for it. I don't know how that went.
That Yankees is nice.
I know there
is cold. That Yankees is cold.
That Yankees is real nice. What this one? When's this coming out?
It's a pop up in New York
this weekend.
It's on Saturday.
Oh, we'll be there.
We might have to. We'll be there. We might have to pop up on the pop up.
Oh yeah, we'll be there.
Be there. There will be, if you are not able to be there, info will be released for InSorn online next week. But this is the Gone Too Soon pack.
The Yankees gonna be gone too soon. How about that?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, very good pack, very good upside down Arizona, very good LA. Cubs is good. I'm not a big Atlanta fan, but good Atlanta. This is a good pack, man.
This is a good.
The
pack.
Yankees is nuts though. The Yankees is nuts. Honestly, if y'all need an assist, talk to that boy. Everyone been broke. You know what I'm saying? He might be able to plug you in if you need an assist.
I'll be there.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be there.
I might have to be there too. If he's there, I might have to be there. So if y'all really, really need help getting this and y'all not in New York City, reach out to Caps and Curveballs, man. That's what we here for, right? That's what we're here for. We're here for the love of the game. So if you need something from New York City this weekend, tap in with us. We're not even assisters. We just, you know what I'm saying? We just doing it for the love.
For the community, y'all.
For the community. Whew. Hey, this one right here.
There's two apps from the King Wears New Air.
Going
two Mets. So on the right, that will be Pro Image Augusta this Saturday. And on the left, that's just one of their FNF. Yeah, gone too soon. I didn't really get to get into it, but
my bad. Let me go back, Jordan.
No, they were all artists, right? Juice WRLD.
Yeah, talk about it.
I wrote it down. So I know. Well, if y'all want to guess, what are y'all thinking? Because I'm gonna be honest with you.
Snap is giving it away.
Oh, Snap
I think the Cubs is Juice WRLD. The Atlanta is King Von or something.
Yeah.
So the Atlanta is Takeoff.
Mine is the D-backs.
The New York, I already know what the New York is, and we getting that one because my girl's a big fan. You feel me, Mr. Pop Smoke?
Yeah.
Is it?
Whoa. Yep.
You got that blue on there. Come on,
that's
baby.
Fire. I'm not gonna lie, that's fire.
Fire.
That might be my first Yankee purchase ever.
That's in the bag right there.
That might be my first Yankee purchase. I'm not gonna lie, because that is fire.
I'm not gonna lie. I seen last year. There's been a couple other Pop Smoke hats as a little that could kind of
battle it out.
Yes, sir. Remember,
right?
So it was that I seen last year. There was a couple.
Because I seen some Pop Smoke because of the wool socks. They do the wool socks for him. I seen a couple of those. Those are fire too.
Probably the one I might ask for to you guys for to pick up for me. That LA, that's Nipsey. The LA Hustle is what that guy is called. The Los Angeles with that icy.
Yes, sir. That'd be your second Nipsey hat, right?
That thing is, I might ask you guys for a favor if you see it. That thing is, it's icy. It's blue. I love that LA script. That I might ask for help on that. That's nice.
Or you might have to just come with us, Jordan. If you don't come with us, you can't get it.
Sure.
Nah, I just play. I
gotta go. I gotta go now. I just gotta go.
Hey, trust me. Listen, we gonna go on a hat tour. You know what I'm saying? Me and everyone's big bro. Hopefully, y'all could join us at one point or another. Realist, Jordan, Malvin, whenever y'all can. We're gonna go on a little hat tour these next couple of weeks. The holidays is coming up. Kuda, I see you in the building. We definitely gonna go to 95. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you wasn't supposed to tell him. We were gonna surprise
him. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not gonna tell him when. We're not gonna tell him. Well, Kuda a busy man. We gotta let him know when we coming. He might not be there.
Bring him some lunch.
But yeah, man. Let's get into these Mets though, man.
Yes,
I know that, right?
These are good Mets.
We'll pro him at Augusta on Saturday. That guy to the left, like I said, it's just an FNF from him. We know his style is the king of. So on the right is King of Z. On the left is King of Pirates. Powered by 2 and
the anime behind this. I don't even care about the animes. That's why I didn't even put the pictures of the anime because they don't matter.
It don't matter.
Anime don't matter. These hats
that left Mets. Oh my gosh. Oh
Realist.
man,
Tell us about this Mets. What you think?
Ooh, I mean, I'm gonna take that red one.
The red one?
Yeah.
Listen, man.
That was nice.
Orange and blue is their colors. So when I see it, it's like, come on, man. Don't waste the normal color. You do something different. This is red with the gold.
Fire.
The patch.
I've
always liked this logo too. I've always loved this
the small NY, right?
Yeah, I always
fire. This is a great Mets. I'm not gonna lie. This really got me motivated. This really he got me motivated. Seeing his Mets come out, I've been mocking up a lot of hats, and I haven't mocked up Mets really. But after seeing these last like 3 or 4 that he's dropping and has dropped, I'm like, man, I need to make hats. I need to make Met hats, man. I need to make a Met hat, something great, because he's cooking it. He's cooking it up. Shout out to King of New Era, man. He's always been, cooking up the Mets. You know what I'm saying? That's not nothing new. But man, I really just want to give shout out to him because he's going crazy this second half of the year. I mean, probably all year, but definitely
Listen, like Snap said, they both fire. It's just that orange and royal, that's Mets colors.
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah, for sure.
When I saw that left one, I thought Superman right away. I'm like, that's a Superman hat right
It's
there.
a One Piece. It's like One Piece.
Anime.
It's like it's anime. It's not necessarily
One Piece is anime.
Yeah.
You know what I like? You know what I like too is that you can see these hats, right? And they have their own like connections and for me though, when I see a hat and I think one right away, sometimes I don't even care about the original connection. I'm like, I think Superman, that's a fire hat, man.
Exactly.
Just
But
I
this is
DM'd you a
fun.
post if you could show that off as well, because it's just the Promo Augusta drop. I'd hate to leave off because it's No Baddie is also dropping with Promo Augusta on this Saturday.
All right, hold on. Let me, because this is our last hat anyway. So let me just bring it up real fast since we're here. What? That's the King Wears New Era. That's his page.
King Wears New Era, and No Baddie dropped the you will see it soon. This other hat.
Oh, I see. Okay, let me pull up on the screen.
Nice.
Shout out to Miss 95 in the not Miss sorry Miss Fitted 314 in the building. Hold on, let me bring this up.
Miss Fitted.
Hey.
Thank you. Oh, there goes Josh.
Sorry. So this is the Detroit that nobody's dropping. Fire.
What's this whole Mets versus Detroit thing going on? What's this?
It's anime. It's Dragon Ball Z, bro. It's
yeah.
Okay.
It's Dragon Ball Z.
Copy.
I mean, look, shout out to them, but
see Cougs with that Jeff of Dragon Ball, yeah.
This is what this is what I go back to that last episode when I asked you guys, right? Like, depending on the inspo, does it hit for everybody in the hat community? You feel me? Like, older people don't really focus on
it. They don't care for it, you think?
For anime.
Yeah. I don't care for anime. I like the Mets though. Even without knowing it's Dragon Ball Z.
You like Mets.
But that's a Mets colorway. Like the left Mets that I saw, that red, and that one I like that one. You know, like, and that's for me not a Mets fan. You know what I'm saying? I really
so
like.
What about this Detroit? How you feel about the Detroit? Because I like the Detroit too.
I'm not a big fan of that logo. I'm just not.
That logo.
I like the Tiger logo. I like the Detroit script, but I'm just not a fan of this logo. You know, it's a good hat though. The colorway is you could throw that on the mata, get away with it, and you know that's a good. You can make a good fit out of that.
I like that side patch a lot. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah.
It's safe. It's safe. They both.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, Jordan. That's what you got for this week, right?
That's about it for this week, y'all. Now I bet me and Fitted Detailing can collaborate on something we got going forward. You know, with this little segment with the hats and the pins. You know, so I'll
shout out to Fitted Detailing. This is his picture from like middle school.
This is the picture you chose. This is the picture you chose to show to the world.
I choose this picture, bro. This is my
wow.
That's my high school baseball team cap, bro.
Oh my god! I think
good grade.
You know when everyone starts fresh in a new place, they go through their little hazing period. We can't send you to the store a million times and get a whole bunch of orders. So Justin went ahead and kind of do you dirty, man. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
This is a great pick. Great pick, bro. Great pick.
He's here. Let us know what he's doing, Justin.
Yeah, so real fast before he gets going, you guys already know we introduced Fitted Detailing last week, so he's gonna be here whenever we don't have guests. When we do have guests, we'll see when we could get him in there. 6 people is probably gonna be a lot, so we'll figure it out. But he's gonna do top 5 pin drops of the week when he's here. So he's a pin guy. He does all the pins. He buys all the pins. He knows the pin game. So we left it up to him. We had no part in this. So if you guys feel like he's wrong, DM him because we had no part of it. You know what I'm saying?
No. He's representing us. Yes, for sure.
Let's get into it, Fitteds. What you got here? Tommy Lee.
The first one, the Ornament Bomb by Tommy Lee and the Fitted Flipper. And then the Goblin Who Stole Christmas. What y'all think about this one?
Fire.
I love it. I love the Goblin Who Stole Christmas. I love that.
The thing is, with these Christmas ones, you could probably only wear them seasonal. But I feel like this is still a hat. I mean, it's still a pin where you could buy and wear for a couple years. Like every December, throw this on every single December for a couple years. I mean, the Green Goblin is crazy.
Imagine 3 or 4 years from now, and you have the collection of however many Christmas ornaments or whatever pins he comes out, it's gonna look fire when you got it on a Tommy Lee hat. You feel me? It's a good. I like the collectible part of this. I'm not gonna lie.
I see you, Tommy Leon, in the IG, bro. No doubt, you know what I'm saying, is love. I'm sure he didn't even know we were going to talk about this pin today. But yeah, we definitely see you working. We see you working, bro.
He working.
Yeah, both of these are fire. I'm not gonna lie. What we got next?
Bully Gang, Willie Fitters. He dropped the Bully Gang chain on his birthday and the Tiffany too. What y'all think about these?
The Bully Gang chain,
bro.
Absolutely crazy. I wish you could kind of matches with the patch, so it's hard to see the difference between the chain and the hat. But great chain right here. And
is this the same one he had on last week?
This is the one he had on last week, but he dropped it on his birthday, which was Monday. You know what I'm saying?
And it's sold out within minutes. Yeah,
super limited.
That was sold out within minutes.
Fitted. We're gonna see how I look wearing that chain. I got the Bully Gang chain.
Me too.
Me and Fitted. We're gonna see how I look wearing that.
Wait, how many was made? Do y'all know?
He said it was 15.
15 made. Captain Curveballs got 2 of them. Yes. We didn't do bad. We really should have got 3
of them. What's the one on the right?
Tiffany.
That's the Tiffany.
Like a blue.
Got you.
It's kind of like the red one he dropped the day of the podcast, but just like the blue version of it. It's a little bit different, but pretty similar. Also, if you guys wasn't here last week, he dropped a pin in honor of us. It's still up on his site. Let's sell that out. Captain Curveballs times Willie. That's the name of it. Go get that pin. Fire. Wait, anybody got that pin right now? Anybody got
it? It's delivered. I don't know where. It's in my mailbox.
I definitely got it upstairs
it's
right
delivered.
now. I was supposed to bring it down.
It's delivered.
But I just want to show it off real fast. Show that pin off. Hold on. Let me get you on the big screen. We trying to get this sold out because that's our boy. This is the Captain Curveballs times Willie. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Ooh. Yeah. Come on, stop playing with us.
Dang. I like that one.
Shout out to Willie,
that's
bro.
Clean.
Crazy.
That's clean.
Crazy. That's good.
Yeah, the Tiffany.
Right here we got Banger. Tell us about Banger Brim.
The Fusion Bomb. This is one of his pins that are like classics. I got one of them on right now.
Bangers.
He does different colorways, and this is probably one of the classics because they dropped and they sold out like the same day, like by the end of the night or next day, I think.
25.
For these, are they made for the new era, above the new era, or are they just made? I mean, above the baddie, or are they made for other things? Like you just did that above the baddie. I think it looks good. That's what I'm asking.
I mean, yeah, I did it right here on the baddie because I feel like that's what looks cool. But I'm pretty sure you could do on the side patch, probably even on the new era flag.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. Two-tone Scythe. Creator Gang in the building.
Two-tone. He's dropping this holiday pack this week, I believe, or next week, and it's dropping on 80 West Collective it's gonna be on his bio. Well, what y'all think about this one? It's a lot. What's that? 6 pins, 1 drop.
Is that glow in the dark over there?
They all glow in the dark.
Crazy looking.
They all glow in the dark. I like that.
Yeah, and it was cool about it. They're all different colors that glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh,
I see that.
I got the push blip.
Yeah.
Man, y'all became some real pin guys, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I got it on the Akuma home game New York.
Jordan's laughing because Jordan's like, yeah, I got one.
Yo, you don't even know. You don't even know. I seen Jordan the other day. He had his hat on. 5-6 pins on that joint. 5 or 6 of them things. I said, Jordan, what you doing, gotta chill. You gotta chill.
Me and Weez, we feeling a little like, you know, you
that's
left
it.
us.
Join.
That's crazy.
Join. Get down. Look, I got this at Capcom. You know what I'm saying? It's the real tree.
I do have I have a 606. I have Bully. I got a Rhino pin. I don't think y'all got Rhino pins.
Oh, I don't.
He handed that one to the boy.
Okay, my bad.
Personally, he was like,
that boy got hooked up.
He handed that one to the boy.
Oh,
That's
thank
fire,
you,
that's
thank you,
fire.
Marco. This is So Fresh Clothing, Akuma Angels, Fitted Algebra went crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Just
to
had to show
Albert,
that off.
Algebra, y'all.
Yeah. He
All
went
right.
crazy. Hey, shout out to Two Tone.
No.
They said they dropping it. He's dropping it on the live tonight. He got a big live coming out tonight. Create a game, they go crazy. So tune in. He's gonna be dropping these on the live.
They be doing a lot of giveaways too.
Yeah, they do.
Give backs.
That's one thing they definitely do. So.
That was 4, right? What we got? 5 next.
Yep, this is
And we
number
got
5 right
Brim
here.
Addicts. I know Jordan. I know
got
you
two
like this
more.
one. I know you like this one, Jordan.
I'm a big fan of the flag ones, y'all. That's what I've been on. Those flag, the ones you put on the flag.
You had to cop some from Brim Addicts. He's the one that does all the flags, man.
Whoa, not all of them.
Oh,
Marco
was like, "What's up with the Caps and Curveballs pin?"
Hey, maybe coming soon. Coming soon. Listen, the one that Willie dropped is on his page. He dropped a Willie times Caps and Curveballs, so that's what we got right now.
Bully Gang, Big Cartel.
But yeah, the Bully
and
Big
that
Cartel.
was the design was all him. He just added our name on there.
Yeah,
So
he just put
him.
us on there. But we, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we hit you out with a Caps and Curveballs pin. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we hit you out with a baseball or something. We don't know yet. We gotta talk it out. We gotta see. I definitely really like the new era pins though. Those are I'm starting to like those a lot. I Jordan, it's because of you. I'm not gonna lie. I seen that drippy one you had, and I was like, okay, that's different. I'm gonna put it in the comments, Marco. I got you, bro. I'll put it in the comments.
I got it.
We got 2 honorable mentions today, right? Brim
This
Goons?
this one dropped last week. Brim Goons. He always got the. Wait, hold on. I got one of his right here.
Yeah, hold on.
Right here, that junk go perfect on a circle baddie. That junk goes crazy.
Let me see that again.
Off again.
Oof, that does look good across the circle patch.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
On the circle patch, that junk goes crazy, bro.
Okay. So that's good.
What y'all
Shout out
think
to
about
Brim
this?
Goons.
This
is fire. I don't.
I like.
This is honorable mention.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it dropped like a week ago, so I wanted to include it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I like this. I like that. I like that, man.
And the
pack. We know
pack
did it sell out?
The pack. I'm not sure if the first one did, but I know the pack sold out before the single one did. So, but I gotta see if the other one's still in stock.
Okay. Also, Vic is saying that 2-tone size pins just dropped 15 minutes ago. So yeah, I like any of the pins that we just showed. Definitely go over there.
Those are the dark joints. I like that.
Yo, that black and gray is nasty, bro.
Fire. Definitely fire. But we got one more honorable mention, right?
Honorable mention.
Yeah, we did 5 and then we had 2 honorable mentions. Yeah. But come on, look at this. He had
Penn City, bro. Penn City with the Grinch, bro. You know it's that time of year, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of Christmas pins. And this one's a good one. This one's a good one.
Bro,
I like the gold teeth. It's funny because we were watching the movie the other day, man. This is real funny. I like this.
Bro, this is tough, bro. See, this is why we needed him. This is why we needed Fitteds in here 2 weeks ago, so I could have been on game on this and been hopping on these pins because this is nuts right here. The Grinch.
I'm gonna make y'all broke, cause bro.
Oh, like we gonna be like you then, because you spend all your money on pins.
Bro, this John be, you already know.
I feel it. Hey, we appreciate it. Great pin segment today. If you guys like this, you know what I'm saying, and then let us know that you like it so we could keep it going and make sure we keep including this. Good job, Fitted. Way to go in your first big boy segment, bro. Welcome to the team officially, bro. Now we just gotta jump you when we see you, and then we good.
And then you're in.
You steal all my pins?
Yeah, jump you and steal your pins. But you already know the vibes. The realist. What you got for us today?
Yo, you already know it's the realist. Can anybody here guess what this represents to them?
Nintendo 64.
I've been looking at it for 30
I'm
minutes.
excited though.
This
I've
is
been looking at it
Nintendo.
for 30 minutes. I couldn't figure it
Nintendo
out.
64. I hated this ghost. All right. Mario Kart. Hate this ghost. All right. This is you bringing back, angry memories of this ghost. No, I just playing.
So, yeah, guess that's your guess.
That's my guess.
I have no idea, Weege. When you put this on the slide today, I
was
looked
it
at
stealing
it for
caps?
a while.
Oh yeah, I know what the ghost does. He steals shit, right? That's what the
Oh,
ghost. That's what the ghost did to me. I just put it together right now.
No,
Unless I'm
right.
wrong.
so we got both. We never wrong here. It's both. But this picture actually represents Ghost Hat Designer.
Oh, okay.
I was a little wrong.
No, he was there. You was there. That's why I say you wasn't wrong, right? So, before we get to that topic, right? I just want to explain that there are different avenues when it comes to ghost hat designers, right? I just want to put it out there, right? First category basically is the ghost hat designer getting paid for the job that they do. Right? It's right. They're getting paid for something they do. The consumer's getting their product, right? Another avenue that been going on in the community, right, is that ghost hat designers who has mocked and has had an agreement with the person doesn't really get the proper recognition. So lately in the hat community, there's been a lot of ghost hat designer that's come forward explaining that a lot of their hats that they ghost hat design hasn't got the proper recognition or hat. But let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it amongst ourselves, right? What do you guys think?
I feel like I just go to people who ghostwrite for artists. You know what I'm saying? Like it all depends on what you looking for. As a ghost designer.
That's what I'm saying, right?
If you guys came to an agreement on something, you know what I'm saying? I think both parties should put forth that agreement and stick to it. If one party fails to that agreement, it's tough. It's tough in this game because there's no real there's no contracts. You know what I'm saying? It's all word of mouth, So how mad can you be at the other person? You made a word of mouth agreement,
yeah.
And now this person has a change of heart, or maybe your designs are not hitting no more. You know what I'm saying? And now you feel some type of way. But there was no written agreement there. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I feel like that's important. You gotta protect yourself. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree, right? I mean, I agree with you. There is no agreement, but there's a verbal agreement, right?
Yeah, there's a verbal
agreement, right? Where I've noticed that within the hat community a couple of weeks, a lot of ghost hat designers, they have spoken saying, hey, my agreement with the person I'm mocking for, I agree was they shout me out, etc. They throw me a new hat, etc. But let's be honest, let's be sincere. Because when you're mocking for somebody, if you're a ghost hat designer, you're building your relationship with this person, right?
Yeah.
It's a month, you're mocking back and forth. You're doing it for free. You're not even getting paid for it. And all you guys agreed for was just like, yo, just shout me out. That's it. Now, 2 or 3 months later, after you start working with this person, how do you forget to shout this person out, bro? You guys, you just agree, like, yo, I'm not charging you to mock this hat. All I ask is just a valid recognition or a hat.
Yeah.
But now that you get your hat, 2 or 3 months later, they all of a sudden forget who they worked for.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I think it's not cool.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying. So now you're
You
seeing
need
all
to,
these
you need to
posts.
stick
And
to your word more
and
than
Jordan,
anything.
I'm with you, right? Because I get you, big bro. There's no written contract, but I'm not charging you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, yo, verbal agreement. Yo, when you get the hash, shout me out.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
No, I'm not. All I'm saying is,
no, not for me. What do you think about the ghost hat designer people that doesn't get those recognition? Because again, there's they also in the hat community, there's a lot of ghost writers. I mean, a lot of ghost hat designers have said that we're actually rocking their hats.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I think if they agree to some, of course, the other end should hold up their end of the stick. That's what I said before I got into it, right? You know, I think both parties should definitely hold up their end of the deal, right? Now, if the other person isn't, then you approach them about it like a person that you are, a business person, you know what I'm saying, or someone who expects respect. And if they don't, then yeah, they got every right to come out and tell the truth, like, yo, listen. But I at the same time, don't put yourself in that position. You know what I'm saying? And if that person does do that, at least not only legally they owe you something, you know what I'm saying, and you protect yourself. I think that's the only thing that's important. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, other than that, you just on Instagram with he said, she said, like, did he really design the hat? You know what I'm saying? Where's that person's proof? And then it's a whole back and forth, and that's where the negativity starts. You know what I'm saying? If you protect yourself, you know what I'm saying, you won't have anyone looking at you wrong. You got paperwork, you got
Can I
receipts.
comment on this?
Yeah, go
You
ahead.
feel me?
So, I mean, my perspective behind it, and again, we've had these lives where we talked about kind of designers and what makes a hat hype, blah blah blah. What makes a hat panic? And I think that at the end of the day, being a designer is more than just designing a hat, unfortunately. And I say that in a way of saying that, like, it's a persona. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, we know them by their designer name. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this hat was made by this guy, right? Like, I'm just saying, like, different people's names. That's what you know them as. You're not saying like, oh, this hat was made by Justin. You know what I'm saying? And then know my real name. And what I'm trying to say is, I say that to say is because at the end of the day, the social media platform is kind of like a persona that you have. So if you agree to make a hat for somebody, or you mock up a hat for somebody that has a big persona, then it's kind of like, both doing each other a favor, but at the same time, can you be mad at the end of the day that you couldn't get maybe the store that he was able to get, or vice versa? You know what I mean? It just seems like I get it. Everybody should get their respect. I get it, and I feel like they should be like let's just put it out there. What happened? The way that Triple I gave you love and credit for it on our platform, and he said, "Yo, if it wasn't for the realists, like, you know what I'm saying, this would have not came to life." I think that they could do that. You know what I'm saying? They could definitely do that.
That's all it takes.
I mean, that's it. Don't even cost to just.
Yeah.
It don't even cost nothing. The person that the ghost hat designer, the second one doesn't mock to make money. He's collaborating. He's doing you a favor, right? Because again, not us, but the person that's asking to mock is like, hey, you good? Like, can you do a hat for me? And people got life, so you spend a whole month, and then it's so crazy to me. You can't just wait 3 months. You can't forget in 3 months your hat comes, and like, damn, this guy, whoever brought it to life, like, man, they brought this life to life. Like, that's crazy. And like, for me, it don't cost to say, yo, shout out to whoever.
But what if they paid for it, right?
But that's what I asked in the beginning, right? If they pay for it, like what Big Bro said, he got his money, the person got his product, they both party. He's not asking for recognition. He already got paid for it. He don't need to.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Because like, if we paid for, let's say we paid for this Caps and Curveballs logo, we didn't. But if we did pay for it, then that person who made it can't say, "Oh, that's my logo you guys are using." Like, no,
it's not yours no more.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I got it. I'm tracking.
I think it's important what you said too, just as far as like the person behind the name too. Like, if you ghost design for important hat designer and then you out them at the end, you might mess up your future endeavors with someone, because they're like, hey, if I forget, I'm so busy, I might forget, and if that happens, this person is going to try to throw me under the bus when I didn't even mean to. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. I'm just saying,
No, I hear you,
protect
but damn.
yourself. They deserve the credit. Protect yourselves. That's
The
all
way I
I'm
see
saying.
it, if you worked with me for 2 months and your hat came in 3 months, how you just forget? I'm just saying.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like, there's no
understand.
way.
I understand.
We built a relationship. We hit multiple edits, as many as you want. I'm just not me, but just in general, back and forth the relationship. It can get annoying.
They shouldn't
It can
forget
get
at all.
annoying when you're mocking from someone because there's just so much thing. Personally, me, I don't like to bother, so I learned how to mock myself. So I don't have to reach out to people and say, yo, nah. It's just
I feel like it could definitely get real messy and real tricky mocking for people.
Yeah.
Unless there's an agreement. Unless there's an agreement where you're saying like, oh, it's cool. Like, yeah, I'll mock up for you.
It looks like for the most part, like in the community, a lot of people don't do it financially. There are some people that do it financially.
They do those verbal agreements.
Yeah, they do, which is right. I mean, because they build a relationship, I'm guessing, right? I mess with you. Let's do a hat. Like, I don't mock, but I will give you a shout out. You know what I'm saying? As a designer, you'd be like, all right, good. Like, that's gonna get me more people to know who I am if he shouts me out, and et cetera, et cetera. But it's so crazy that there's a lot of people that runs with the narrative, not the run, but just be like, nah, I made this, and that ghost had this down there coming out. I'm like, yo, bro, did you really make it? Or
that's not cool. That's not cool.
But this was been going on in the Academy. A lot of people have been. I just never got the proper flowers of recognition, which is crazy because you be like, back in your head, you thinking this kid, this person, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, nah, bro,
yeah.
But if they
I think it's hard. That's such a slippery slope. Bro. That I personally, now that I'm into the mocking thing, right? Besides for one of you guys, besides if it was everyone's big bro or Jordan, I don't think I will mock for anybody else because it's such a slippery slope that, especially me wanting to have my own hats eventually one day. Now that wasn't my goal in the beginning, but now the more that I'm mocking, the more that I'm like, yo, it'll be cool to see a hat made. I don't think I will want to make a hat for someone else because at the end of the day, we're not getting paid for this. Well, I mean, some people are getting paid for this, and I'm not saying we because I'm not a designer, but their designers typically aren't getting paid for this, not all of them. So for you to you're kind of messing up your brand by giving away your good hats. You're giving away a good hat to a guy with a big name, and now he's gonna drop the hat, and now you're not gonna get no recognition. So it's kind of hard for me to say that you should even mock for that person.
Because I agree with you, Josh. Right? Like that's not cool. Like we both agree. Like, yo, listen, hold up, Max, and just shout me out. I'm not even.
I feel that.
And again,
I feel that
you don't have to shout me out every time somebody else posts the hat. Just the one shout out, yo, shout out to so and so for bringing this hat to life. And that's it. The person will get that one time, yo, good looking. You send me a hat too, the one I'm on. I appreciate it.
I agree with you, Weege, on that point.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you definitely should. Or not, I mean, you definitely should. But that should be an agreement you make.
What if that person misses that shout out? Now what? It's a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Damn, but
you're right. You're right.
Hold on. But
you know what I'm saying? What if somebody misses that shout out?
Yeah, but damn, how you missed that shout out? But you was hitting me up every day to make sure I got your hat done.
No, that's
no. How about if the person?
Crazy.
How about if the person misses the person shouting them out? How about they miss that shout out? If they not in that live that day to hear that shout out?
I mean, they're gonna be.
You feel like that could happen? Like,
yeah,
it can, but
maybe respectfully you can go to that person. Maybe respectfully you can go to that person.
But for the most part, there's a lot of, I want to say, in the community, there is a lot of ghost hat designer that happens a lot. Yeah, and it sucks because it's free.
It goes. Yeah, and it goes back to the whole oversaturated part, right? Like you're replaceable. There's a lot of people that want to mock up hats. So, in my opinion, don't ghost design, man. What Justin said, man, just go for it yourself.
That's a solution. Don't ghost
because once you burn that bridge, or once you cut that off, that person. Now where are you? You know what I'm saying? Back from where you started. Don't even ghost design, man. Just try to get in there yourself. There's a lot of stores that open up opportunities with submitting your mock-ups. You know, you have all these. We have a whole bunch of lives. Shout them out because I can't think of them.
No,
we got the lives. You know what I'm saying? So do that. You know, that's what we're here for, Captain Curveballs, to shout those things out. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get it twisted, right? Like you said, you can ghost write, right? I mean, you could ghost design, right? But
yeah,
you said make sure, please. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get. I don't know. Like we gotta. I mean, any of the
some type of agreement about it.
Because again, I'm not gonna lie. There are ghost hat designer that got heat and nobody knows about them.
Yeah,
and it sucks because it's like, bro, I know somebody that designs better than you, but they don't have a name because when they do things for other people, they shit them.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
I want to I see what Mariposa is saying, but my only opposite end of that is if you're a ghost designer, then that's the name of it. Like you're a ghost designer. You know what I mean? So
but nobody,
to say that
remember,
you want a shout out is kind of like.
But just hold on. Nobody came in the hack community. None of us, even before me, saying that we were ghost
designers.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to. Who wants to do that? Who wants to see the design in somebody else's hand, claiming it as theirs?
Nah, but if you paying me, bro,
exactly.
Take off.
Then we good. Then we
good. Whatever you want, bro. Just I don't care. I don't care. You want $100? Keep sending, baby. Keep. Eventually, somebody's gonna be like, "Yo, who's mocking your hats?" Oh, but you gotta pay. I don't care. Shit, he's obviously doing a good job, but you gotta pay. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But
I think that's crazy, bro. Listen, every time we have an episode, I feel like we always discover something more new and just like this hat game is really
I've always said
crazy.
Just like the way you say thank you, you're welcome. That's free, bro.
That's free.
That don't cost you $1. So for telling somebody good job, good word, good hat, that's free, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what, like, for me to tell you guys, y'all did a bad job and not giving y'all recognition, it's like, wow, bro.
Yeah.
It's free.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts. You know, you see it a lot. And, you know, when we had Snap on a couple of weeks ago, he talked about how ego-driven this community seems to be sometimes. And I definitely feel like, you know, when you see things like that, you kind of can understand where they're coming from when he says that. And it's like Julian said, you have to do it in ways that you're going to protect yourself. At the end of the day, everything that has to be done almost has to be done tactically. Yeah. Because even us with this podcast, like we show love to everybody, right? Like we talk about whatever we really want on the platform, but at the same time, we also don't go the opposite end and really, really talk bad about anyone because we don't need to. We don't need to do that. That's not what we're promoting. But two, we also don't want it to be a situation where we talk bad about somebody, but we want to get them to talk to them and have a good conversation. And they so mad about what we said that they're not even going to have the conversation with us. At the end of the day, it should be about being able to be grown men and women in this community. You know
Respect,
what I'm saying?
bro. Respect. Bro. And I think I'm gonna say this. If you got nothing to say, what they say? Don't say nothing.
Nothing good.
Just quiet, bro. Just quiet.
Say nothing.
But again, you do have those other rational people that needs to say something.
Yeah.
So
I feel it.
Any no more solution for these ghost hat designers on how to move forward?
Man, listen.
Because don't get me wrong, like you can get your name out too by doing this type of work.
But you're not gonna get your name out if they're not shouting you out.
That's the problem.
So don't
shoot
yourself in the foot. You feel me?
Listen, my solution.
Who you think is the problem?
Too deep to burn bridges, but it's deep enough to be upset about not getting shout out.
Who's the problem? Who you think is the problem? Who y'all think is the problem?
I think
the ghost designer don't need to be a ghost designer. They need to go get that bag.
Yeah, obviously their hats are good enough to get made. You know,
they gotta grind. They gotta
show it off. So okay.
No, but
they're grinding.
Hold on. A lot of people ain't paying for that, for those marks.
Exactly.
That's why they build relationship with these. So ghost hat designer, and then they get shit on the back.
Let me tell you like this, Realist. I would do it for someone who I consider a friend. That's where I would draw my. That's what I would do. Like I said, Jordan doesn't mock up. Jordan knows I just started.
There's a lot of people in this community that don't mock up.
But that's what I'm saying. If Jordan say, "Yo, man, I really got this idea. I want you to bring it to life," and I bring it to life for him, because me and Jordan are tight like that and cool like that, I'm expecting us to be together in this all the way. Now, if eventually he gets my mock-up and he just does his own thing, I am gonna be mad. I'm gonna be honest. I will be mad about that.
Of course. I mean,
So that's just me being real. I would be mad about that.
And you should be.
You agreed to Jordan, like, I'm gonna bring your inspo to life. So the most he could do, Champagne, shout out, baby, for bringing it to life.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, but it just sucks that there is a lot of people that does ghost.
But at that point, instead of ghosting, I think that's a collab, low key.
Even though they still ain't getting they shout out for collab, that's just crazy.
Nah, collab, you need the shout out for real.
But there's been collabs that people be like, no, you didn't really collab, you just did a mock. It's like, what?
So look at Hat Bodega. Shout out to Hat Bodega in the building. He said, I ghost design a bunch for stores and friends, and honestly, it helps me build relationships. So far, it's been beneficial to me. So that's the opposite side of it, guys. You see, that's the positive side of it.
No, I mentioned that. I mentioned that, but again, I'm pretty sure that ain't nobody shit on him, and they shouting him out. They give him his recognition. I'm talking about for those.
He hasn't had the negative
negative
part of it. You feel me? Which good for him. You feel me? So when we talk about, we started the whole conversation off with the negative part of it. If we're gonna go off the negative part of it, I'm gonna say don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's where I'm coming from.
Exactly.
But if it comes out positive, like what Hat Bodega is saying, then you're in a good position. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't take the risk.
Look at us. I've done collabs for people and never got any love, not even a hat.
That's
bad.
You know what I'm saying? That's tough. That's tough.
A ghost is different, but then a collab and you don't get no love at all.
At least listen. If you're not gonna shout me out, at least give me a damn hat.
And if you don't get a hat,
if you don't get the hat, you feel like you wasn't even a part of it. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like
that's crazy. Because that's how it feels.
And not for nothing, right? Because like I've done this, I had design for people. It's not just one day, bro. People hitting you up all the time, like, yo, edit this.
On you. 4
days later, yo, I was looking at this. I think you should switch this. Let me ask you something. If I was charging every edit, I'm charging $5. So for every 30 edits you want to go, I'm gonna be a rich. I'm gonna make bread.
Nah, facts.
I agree with you, Esco. I agree with you 100%, Esco. That's my point. My point is you gotta mess with the people that you trust and love, and that's it. You can't. That's how I see
some weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. I see some weird people in the community that they so call your friend. You agree?
Yeah.
And the next thing, they just throwing some subs or just not giving the recognition when you just obviously had this conversation 24 hours ago. How it just changed to the next day? Because people ego go over their head, bro. The minute they get that hat, yo, I got this hat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
you getting all this love, you feel me?
And then the guys like
you want to take it off for yourself. That's
and
crazy.
all you have to do is just shout out to whoever for bringing this idea for me. Thank you.
Facts.
But yeah, that's been the topic for the last couple of weeks in the hat community. So again, thank you, and let's see how 2024 is gonna look like for these ghost hat designs.
Yes, sir. If y'all liked it in the comments, man, it was a good topic. If y'all liked it in the comments, IG, YouTube, man, share it. You know what I'm saying? It was a really good topic. So we like to get more people in on it and get their thoughts on it. So share it out, man. Like and share that link out.
We appreciate the people in the comments. You know what I'm saying? That helps us engage even more. So what you got for us, Jules?
Hey, listen, man. I love this, and I'm gonna start this off with. We're back to baseball this week. We took a turn the last couple weeks. The realist is hype. You know, I see it in his face. He's hype. Without baseball, there are no caps, and I always introduce my segment with that because it's very important. And this right here, I wore my LA hat. I'm a huge Yankee fan. But I got so much respect for Shohei and so much respect for how he did this contract. And I think that's very, very important to understand. Right now, all of you guys are aware. You guys know how the contract works with the Bobby Bonilla, the Mookie Betts, even Freddie Freeman's that leaked that no one knew about. They all deferred the money. And if you don't know what that means that for the first couple of years, this man right here, you see this 700 million, he's only getting 2 million for the first 10 years. And it's a 10-year, 700 million contract. So after the contract is done, he's getting about 40 to 50 million. Now, this sounds amazing, and everyone here is on the same page, but, and I got a but, and I want to read this, and this is from an agent. He says, I want my players to get their money as soon as possible because you don't know what could happen. The economy could tank, teams might tank and go belly up, or there could be a pandemic, right? The agent continued, I'd rather have my guys using their money than teams holding their money and using it. What do you guys feel? Do you guys think this was the best option? You feel me? Do you guys, I mean, we've seen it come to fruition in the past. You know what I'm saying? We've seen how it works out. We know how Shohei is, the humble guy. He wants to win. He wants to build a team around him to win, you know, and it's a big dub for the Dodgers, but is it a risk for Shohei? The same time, it could be a risk for the Dodgers with Shohei Ohtani said he must have had God do the surgery on his arm, because to get this contract is crazy. We got two different markets, America and Japan, that are going to be, you know, paying for this 700 million. What do you guys think?
Yo,
bro, what, bro? This is a cheat code, bro.
First of all, I think. Let me say this. I think Ohtani just opened the doors for other pitchers, right? Like, I remember back in the days when NL was just pitchers.
But he's not just a pitcher, because I don't think this contract is because of the pitching part.
No, I think that's what he's getting at.
Yeah, like he's just not a pitcher. He could.
Okay, I got you.
The guy could hit. He's not hitting just 195. Nah, your man's is.
Oh, he was
average, hitting for power.
The home run champ this year if he didn't get hurt.
Shout out to him, because I think that opened the doors to other baseball players as pitchers now. That's gonna be like, yo, if he's a two-way player, I think I could be a two-way player too. So I won't be surprised now. We're gonna see other players just be a two-way. I don't know how good they're gonna be as a two-way, but I think he opened the door now to be like a really good two-way player. Like, look at the break he got. He was supposed to get. I'm gonna be honest. If he was a pitcher, 450. 500, yeah. But a hitter too, bro. Oh my god.
Well, everyone was, you know, thinking 5 to 6, and to answer you, Marco, I still think the Yankees are taking it this year. He can't pitch to 2025, so I'm not worried about seeing the Dodgers in the World Series. Just go ahead.
He's just DHing, right?
He's just DHing this year, so I'm not too worried about them right now. Not right now.
I feel like this was a crazy 700 million. This is my theory behind it. Me and Jordan talked about this. My theory is that, well, a couple things. Number one is he got many offers, and I don't think he actually wanted to be a Dodger, if I'm being honest. I don't think he wanted to be a Dodger, and I agree. They needed to blow him away with an offer, and that's what they did. They had to, because we were hearing 500. We were hitting 55 annually. That's what we were hearing, 55 to 60 million annually for a 550 to a $600 million contract. So what happened was, I think LA Dodgers had to absolutely blow him away with a deal and let him know.
They did.
And I think that also, I would like to say this. I'm hearing that San Francisco matched it. So I would say he at least went to Dodgers over San Fran, but I don't think I don't even think San Fran ever really had a chance, and that's just my opinion. Sorry if any San Fran.
Yo, Just, you know what it is too? Dodgers is a big
Yankee.
Yeah.
Like, I know. Listen, he was too lazy. He wanted to stay in the same house. Yeah. He didn't want to buy a new house. Yeah. He just got to go the opposite way of the 405. You know what I'm saying? That's what most West Coast Dodger fans are joking to all the Angel fans. And I'm sorry to my Angel fans. I got a couple friends that are Angel fans, but this was crazy.
I mean, just absolutely absurd, bro.
But I got something to say. Can I say
Man's gonna be a billionaire.
Go.
Man's gonna be a billionaire.
What I love about baseball in the last couple of years is that, I'm sorry, and this is why I think a lot of teams also is kind of be skeptical on who they pay. I mean, it's gonna take a while because again, it's like when they signed him, how many rings you think they're expecting?
It's not about the rings. It's not about the rings. You got to understand that this
No.
man is in every commercial in Japan.
No, I believe you. But eventually, right? I'm just saying, no, that's right now. I guarantee you, I guarantee in the next 4 years, we're gonna start. I'm telling you, it's just my prediction, right? In a couple years, that's right. He's in everything. But I feel like for me, and it all goes back to the one thing at the end of the day, we gotta win.
You got. I look at the Dodgers, and this is what I'm going to tell you. But from what I know over here, you know how much is a tall can in Dodger Stadium?
Huh?
You know how much is a tall can in Dodger Stadium? $60.
16?
60.
Hell no.
Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out.
32 ounce, right?
Yeah, hear me out. And this is how I'm looking at it. They are like the Dodgers, and not in a like they only won in the year with the pandemic.
That's what nobody.
Dodger fans themselves won another World Series because they feel like that one doesn't count. So me personally, they got Mookie Betts, they got Freddie Freeman, they got Kershaw, who might become. Imagine if he becomes a closer. Wow, they're putting butts in seats. And they are making money, and their number one goal is to make money and then win. I promise you, these guys.
All right, I think for now that might be it, but I think we're all.
You don't think they want to win, Jules?
Bro, that's
not that they don't want to win. I'm saying their main thing is to make the money. You got to understand.
I think that is because 700 is crazy. But let me ask you real quick. For Jordan, Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
He's getting closer. So a lot of people getting closer. He's getting closer. He's getting closer, right? But he hasn't hit that yet. So what I'm saying with this is, right? Like when the Phillies gets to, if they do win that World Series, right? I'm just saying one, because that's all they asked for. He's gonna be the man. That's what
I'm gonna tell you. Look,
because that's all they want from it. They don't even, if they could go back to back. That's fine.
You guys are missing that there's 2 countries involved with this man. This 700 million is not coming.
I know, but I'll be honest.
So even trade, this will change contracts forever. Yes and no. You're not going to see anything top this for a while unless you have another person that has
let me ask you something.
Japan. They have money. They have money. These people have money. So
because there's always the other side. What happens if he doesn't produce in the next 3 years the way he does? I'm just saying, because baseball's crazy. Baseball's up and down. I'm just saying. Because baseball is crazy.
This is why I said
in 12 years and y'all been signing players after players. You feel me? So baseball's crazy. I'm just saying.
But I feel like again, man, I really feel like they're just they know the market, and America and Japan love this guy, and that 700 mil is not going to hurt them. And they got the money to do that. They're going to make that back times 2 or 3. I promise you. If they're not going to give that to another player, they're not going to give that to another player that's not Shohei Ohtani.
But I guarantee you, if he doesn't win a World Series, I feel like he's just going to be. I don't know. It's just going to be crazy.
Juan Soto's not going to get that contract next year.
You know why? Remember, you guys got him as a reserve, right? So y'all kind of want to.
But next year when he's a free agent, he's not going to get that contract next year.
Yeah, but it's because he can't pitch.
Exactly. But
it's that too.
For 500.
It's that too. But you got to look at the return and investment that they're getting with this guy. And when you look at Japanese players. Japanese people show out. Hideki Matsui, you know what I'm saying? Ichiro Suzuki, you know what I'm saying? These are guys that these are Japanese players that their following is huge. You know what I'm saying? And there's not too many of those. Think of Juan Soto, think of Big Papi, think of the Dominican Republic players. Their countries don't have money. You understand? So you got to think about the markets that they're trying to get. I strongly believe he got this money because of because
they're gonna make it back. You think? Because they basically gonna make it back.
They're gonna make it back.
Hell yeah!
Listen.
They could have gave him $1 billion. They could have gave him $1 billion.
They're gonna make it back. But I think for me, just being a baseball fan, and I just think overall organization, no matter what it is, how much I pay you, because that's the biggest thing. They want to win a chip no matter what. It's the biggest. Bring the World Series to your fucking city is probably the biggest thing. That's why the Yankees, I'm like, again, the Yankees are in drought. Let the Yankees win one. New York is back on the map like they've never.
He's gonna be a billionaire because Japanese yen is worth more than
is worth ridiculous.
But at the same time, he's in every commercial in Japan. His endorsements in Japan.
And that's
New Balance.
I wish I did the research to have that for you guys today, just so it made sense. You know what I'm saying?
New Balance is huge in Japan.
Marketing. That's
America.
Listen, I'm excited to see. I am excited to see if they win. They have a good team. I think because he's not pitching this year, I don't think they'll win this year. You know, even with his bat and being a DH, I don't think they win this year. I'm still sticking to my Yankees, and it's not biased. Maybe it is, but I'm still going for the
Yankees. I love baseball. Baseball's been good for the last couple of years. I think baseball has gotten so good that you don't know what these teams are gonna bring out every year. I didn't know Baltimore was gonna be the way it was. That's just every year is a surprise team. I feel like
unexpected, bro.
Exactly. So I'm happy at one point that none of the big teams were winning anymore. I'm like, I'm tired of big teams. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see new teams.
Yeah. I mean, Atlanta, I love to see Atlanta up there. Texas winning was crazy. Diamondbacks.
Florida Marlins making a playoff.
Marlins. Oh, my God.
Shout out the Mets. We coming soon.
All the underdogs.
I need to call somebody this offseason. How about that? Y'all made so many moves last season and it went wrong. I don't even think he wanted to touch his phone.
I don't think we picked up the phone one time this offseason.
Yo, this is my opinion.
Last season, he's scared as hell.
This is my opinion. When y'all fire Aaron Boone, y'all win the World Series.
Hey, and honestly,
I'm going with that. I swear to God. I ain't got nothing to do with no damn hand coach. Aaron Boone, I think it's over for you. I think the Yankees always had a good team. I don't know. It's just me. My opinion. But, shout out to my boss. And
really quick, man. There was and we don't have this on the slide, but we on the baseball topic. How do you guys feel about players playing in leagues in the offseason and WBC with the huge injury to the Mets rookie?
Look at that comment.
What do you oh shoot. League on the people who can see him play since they can't come to the US. I like that. But more importantly, the injuries that have been happening playing in the off season
the
winter leagues. Well, winter leagues is MLB, but going to DR and playing in DR. The last what's his name? Mauricio from the Mets. He tore his ACL. How do you? And then last year, Mets again. Diaz, right. he tore. Real quick. I know it's a Mets thing, but it's not a Mets thing. It's just in general. How do you guys feel about that?
No, but I mean, it was the closer.
Edwin Diaz
for the Mets.
Best closer
that year. The Mets
WBC
big thing because he came in clutch. Then when he got hurt, that morale went shamongi. That's just not the thing, man.
That's literally a typical Mets thing, though.
So, what do you guys think? Like, I just want your quick opinions. We'll probably make a segment off of this and stuff like that. But these guys
playing somewhere else.
Do you think they should be doing this on the off season? It should be part of their contract that they can't. WBC is big. I'd be upset if they take that away from them. Yeah, I'd be upset too.
Because, like Marco said, at the end of the day, the guys who really have it for their country and really have a lot of pride in their country, they want people in their country to see them play.
Okay,
yeah.
So I like that.
They went to the Bahamas. They was hitting home runs in the water, but they could get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing about that I feel like these players are always going to pick the American League, like just the American League MLB over their country because that's
for sure.
That's what their dream is to come to US to play for the Major League. So I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if you're a great player, like not for nothing, I know that Randy Johnson as a pitcher and his contract, they're like, yo, you can't ride your bike. He loves bikes. He loves and that was part of his contract. Like, yo, listen, like in the off season, you can drive it because obviously, but when you're in a regular season, 161 games, you cannot ride your chopper, please.
Okay, so you're saying during the season, nothing. They really can't. I'm sure they have those contracts. I'm just thinking off season. I wouldn't want to see them take that away from them. I take pride in seeing Puerto Rican players play. I love taking pride in the WBC. I don't want to see them take that away from them. The US, all the best US player teams. It's just so cool. But it just sucks that these players are getting hurt.
And I think it's like when it's due. I think it's also because they don't do it as quick when the season is over. And I get it, right? It's playoff and you got players, but shit, it's the risk.
There's a risk. But yeah, man, that's my segment for today, guys. Shohei Ohtani, the big 700. That's what I'm gonna call him. And when I go to the Dodgers game, you know what I'm saying, I might have to cop me a jersey and get it signed. It's only right. I don't care how big of a Yankee fan I am. This man made history. And yeah, man, without baseball, there are no caps. Remember that.
Facts. Good. Another good segment today. A little bit more than I thought. I thought it was gonna be very simple. Just $700 million.
Oh, sorry. I saw you put the curveball up to rush us. You know what I'm saying?
I will say that he's a very smart man too, because the LA freaking market is so crazy with taxes. So I'm pretty sure if he moves to Japan, the taxes work differently once he moves to Japan too. Yes. So that was another reason I'm sure he deferred this. So that was very smart.
I just figured he's gonna get old and hey, I'm gonna be a rich man back in Japan living comfortably, bro. Like
facts. Japan is beautiful. I lived there for 5 years, y'all. I lived in Japan for 5 years. Trust me, beautiful. I want to go back and live there sometimes, and I'm not even from there. And sometimes I talk about like, I wouldn't mind going back and living over there again. So, anyways, curveball of the week. We're gonna switch it up. And before we get into it, y'all gonna laugh because y'all gonna say, "Oh, why do we always get into this?" But I don't want to talk about the actual situation. Okay. So, for those of you guys that don't know, this happened, right? Now, I don't want to talk about the situation. What I want to talk about is, do you guys think, or in my opinion, I'm seeing how I just feel like it's kind of weird.
Just give them the main idea because they probably don't know what he did. So
okay, so the main idea is allegedly, quotation marks, allegedly, he slept with an underage girl.
But that's not alleged. He knows that, but he found out afterwards.
He met her at a 21 older club, etc. There's a lot of things, but I don't want to talk about the actual topic of that.
Yeah,
because
this is the main idea. That's what he did. That's what he did.
That's it. So my thing is to this, because we talked about this a couple times on the podcast before with other players, right? Now, for some reason, these other players, though, they're getting banned. They're getting suspended. You got Deshaun Watson. He got damn near 2 years suspension before
he wilded out. He
did wild out, but he got 2 years before they even said guilty or not.
How many masseuse he had?
He had Franco. You had Franco, same thing. Wander Franco banned, and we still don't even know what happened with that. We still haven't heard nothing from him, and he didn't play in the playoffs. Nothing.
Go ahead, just finish your question.
My question to you guys is there a certain reason that you guys think that they're dealing with this differently than any other athlete or any other, person in this caliber that we've seen before? That's the question. That's the curveball.
I'm going to go first.
All right, go ahead.
Because I just want to say that there is one difference between all these situations. Is the other situations were trying to be hidden by the players. Okay. This player, when he found out the truth, he went to the NBA and said, "Hey, this is a situation I didn't know," and he backed his ass up. I didn't know. I met her so and so. I got receipts, to the point that when investigators started investigating, the family didn't want to speak because the girl, they wanted to get lawyered up. They didn't want to say the wrong things. They want to get lawyered up because the girl probably was in the wrong. And I think because he didn't hide it and he came to the NBA and allowed the NBA to do, the NBA probably already did all the investigations before it even came out. And that's why I think he's still playing.
And let me also be clear, for those who don't know, there is a so it's a little tricky because it's not like it's not like a sexual assault allegation. What the problem is that she was underage. So it wasn't like it was like a sexual assault or anything like that. So I also wanted to say that. But
not consensual.
It was consensual. Exactly. It was consensual. And both parties said that. So we can say that because both parties said that. That's not an assumption. That's not us saying that he was right or wrong. That's just what has came out so far from what we know in the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Like, do you guys think that other players should have also, been given the equal opportunity to do the same? Like, why, he's not suspended, which I agree with. I agree with him not getting suspended, but why are we seeing these other players get suspended? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so
the NBA is a players league.
My opinion, right? I agree with Big Bro, right? Like, I don't think the other players, I guess, moved as fast as he did to say, hey, by the way, I made a mistake. Mind you, it came out, so now it's like, bro, you couldn't tell us this? I'm just saying it could have been like that. Like you said, he actually said, yo, NBA, or manager, whoever, like, this will happen. Or like, I don't want, he came forward where, I guess in the other situation, it just came out of, I mean, people just started putting more things into it. So it just looked it bad. Where to him, opposed to him, he said, he just, like you said, he straightforward, like, yo, I fucked up. I might have fucked with somebody underage, but because of X, Y, and Z. He didn't wait to the media and everybody come at him like, damn. Because that's right.
Like the NBA gotta do something if that happens. You
exactly.
Feel me? Like, you gotta go to the
you're
back
right.
of the league.
They're gonna look, NBA's gonna look stupid if they don't do nothing.
You know how many times your parents will tell you to tell them something before, you know what I'm saying? Because once you tell your parents, they got your back. You feel me? And listen, it's not a funny situation. Listen, it was consensual, so that's why it's not. I feel like her being underage. She knew what she was doing when she got in that club, and you know what I'm saying, she made her decisions. You know what I'm saying? That's me personally. Just because that's what I know of, and they haven't said anything to defend that part. Maybe things may change, and my opinion may change, but as of right now, I think that's what I think of this situation.
Okay,
what do you think, Jordan?
I think he's playing because he admitted to what he did wrong.
Jordan, what you think? You laughing?
I also believe that's why he is playing. That he probably got on top of it. I don't know.
Literally,
hey yo,
he literally got on top of it.
Crazy. That was
PG-13, guys.
Answer him.
I walked into that one, but I don't know. I mean, he did respond to the comments, and I guess if he is like a morally okay person, he understands what he did is incorrect. So I can only hope that we won't hear about Josh Giddey again and anything like this, because this is as we know, a very not. It's not a good situation. He shouldn't, whether he knows it or not, something wrong happened. So I mean, we got to figure out what the repercussions are going to be.
Okay, hold on. This is my only thing. I have two points real fast. Number one, what about that kid from the Spurs that got cut immediately? Right?
Nah, the Rockets. It was the Rockets.
The Rockets?
The Rocket, the one that choked his.
No, not him. That one, he choked his girl. He's tripping. I'm talking about the one. It's not funny, but he was tripping, bro. Like, he should have got cut. I'm talking about there was a guy from the Spurs who had an allegation put up on him. I forgot. It's a young kid. I forgot his name off the top of my head. He immediately got suspended before they even found out anything about it. Before anything. Now, I've seen the only reason I brought this up is because other people have said this. I've seen Pat Bev talking about it on his podcast. I've seen some ESPN critics being very upset and feeling like let's be honest, they feel like because Josh Giddey's white, that's why he's not dealing with the same punishment that ethnic men deal with. Now, I don't want to go along those lines and say that, because I agree with what you said, Julian. The situation is just so different, and obviously, anytime this happens, you're gonna see people wanting to bring that side of it, because there's always like a ethnic.
Listen, that's real. That's real, and I think that's what we forget sometimes. That's when it comes down to race, that can be a reason. Yeah. Me personally, in this situation, I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand that they may jump to conclusions sometimes on other people based off of their race. And if they do their right, research as far as investigation, maybe they don't have to, but it is a business that, deals with ethnicity and different races. And I think I wouldn't be surprised if that could be a possibility. Me personally, again, in this situation, this is such a different situation that I don't think so. Because even the girl and their family hasn't said anything. I don't even know who leaked it. I don't even think it was something. I think I think it was someone.
I think the girl posted it on Snapchat and Instagram. Like she was, that's what I'm saying. Everything was so consensual.
She posted them together, and people knew she was like underage, right? And then other people is what brought it out, but she never did it with the intentions of, trying to out him. And I think that's where the situation is different. Where
that picture. Sorry, my fault. That picture, they were out, or it was like a regular picture.
They were together.
I was gonna put it on, but I didn't want to OD because again, I didn't even want to really get into the subject. But it was like literally a picture of Snapchat, and it was she literally was like she put on the post. This is why I didn't want to get into it, but I'll just get into it. Freak it. I'll just be honest. She put on the post. I just slept with Josh Giddey. Smiley face.
That's crazy.
She was hyped about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, she was.
Fitted, what do you think? You haven't said anything, Fitted. I need to hear what you say.
She was genuinely happy and hype about it. Like, it wasn't like a situation where oh man, I can't even say that. That's crazy.
What do you think, Fitted? What do you think? You're one of our youngins here, and from that perspective, how do you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, if the shoe was in the other foot, how would you feel about that? You feel me?
Bro, I would feel a type of way because, like, if you're gonna be doing things with someone, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if like she said like if she lied to him or whatever, but it's like you just can't be doing that with like anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like me if I was a basketball player, a famous person, I'll be more conserved as a person because you just can't be sleeping with nobody, especially. Like I don't know what the girl look like or anything, but like especially if they look kind of young, bro, you gotta like, because now everybody looking at him like, oh, he likes underage girls. This time,
like he's a predator.
Even though he came out as in, oh, I didn't know this time the third, he could be lying too. We don't know that.
Well, I mean, he does have proof that she was in a club, you know what I'm saying, and lied about her age. So that's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Now the extra that extra mile that he should have took to really verify that, I think your point is super valid on that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's important, like you said.
I'm telling you, they be trying to get you, especially if you famous. Just because you got money, they be trying to get you, bro. That's what happened with Franco, bro. Wonder Franco. Yeah. My boy disappeared from the face of the earth. We don't know where he at right now. He probably in the jail, back in DR, serving 30 years. And he probably won't even know.
Listen, Josh Giddey he is young.
He does look, he's young. He's 20, 21, right? How old is he?
He just turned 20.
Yeah, he just turned 20. So he's still not
an adult. He's not even supposed to be in the same club she wasn't supposed to be in.
They both were in the club. To be in that club. For real.
Isn't the club 21 and over?
No, but listen. I think I seen Jose said she's 15. I think she's actually 16, Jose. But to each his own, it doesn't matter. 15, 16, that is still the same. I just want to say this. I want to say this. Moral of the story. It wasn't really about that situation. My thing was more about the how it's being handled. Not about being handled. The privilege. Yeah. So to sum it all up, I just think that all athletes and actors and actresses and et cetera, it should be handled this way. Until they're proven guilty, it shouldn't be allowed to affect them. That's all I'm trying to say. I think they handled this correctly with Josh Giddey. I didn't come up here to say, oh, he's white, so they're doing it with him and they shouldn't do it this way. I didn't come up here for that. What I came up here to say was that the way they're handling it with him, to me, in my opinion, is the correct way, and because that's how our justice system is supposed to be, right? It's guilty. It's innocent until proven guilty. So I think that's how it should be handled in all aspects, not just with him. And that's what I was really coming up here to say.
And real quick,
I agree.
I do too. And just real quick, just to touch up on it. It sucks, right? Because where's the veteran players to tell these young players, like, hey, young
be
fella,
careful.
You
Watch
gotta
out.
chill. I understand you want to party, but you in the NBA, this is bigger than just going
That's
out.
the thing. They in OKC, they got no vets on
I
that team.
heard. No,
You know, they don't. They all
You know,
young and they all, you
they
know,
all
just
young, they got
making
no veterans.
mistakes.
Oh,
But shit, man, these are
Yeah.
the things that kind of will mess up your career down the line. He's a young
Right.
kid. You know what I'm saying? A young kid making bread. If he's suspended, not at the moment because
No.
there still hasn't been any.
Yeah. And that was the topic, Fitteds, was, you know, he hasn't been suspended yet, and we believe, you know, because he came to the NBA with his receipts before he even got to the media, we also believe that's probably the reason why, and we also believe that, you know, like Justin just said, you know, you're innocent until proven guilty, you know, and we think they should handle all situations that way, not just his. And we, you know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing, fit as are us, you know, some people are feeling that if it was a African American, he would have been gone. So, you know, that's you know, that's a sensitive topic, but it's real and we know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a real thing that happens. You know, so I agree, man. Even with Wanda Franco, who's Dominican, you know what I'm saying? But we all know
any update on that case?
Well, that's the thing.
Nothing.
We heard the same thing, and not to get like too much into a rabbit hole, but we heard the same thing about his case. We heard the same thing that she was the same. You know, that girl was doing it on purpose.
On purpose,
blah, blah, blah. But they can't say that, right? They can't say, "Oh, the woman's doing it on purpose" or "the man's doing it on purpose," because that's victim shaming. We can't do that. We can't victim shame. But that's why there's a trial. There's a process where you get all the evidence and then you release it all. And that's the point. Like, go do the whole process before.
You know, it's so crazy. Even with the process, though, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even with the process, people are gonna still look at these people like some.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, you can see all the memes on all the memes all over social media,
which is
crazy.
crazy.
All the memes on social media that joking about this. It's not even fun. It's not really a funny situation, but
it's not.
You know, it's a real. How many? Bro, this is the third athlete this year.
And Fit, it's the difference between two is it was consensual. She posted a picture. She wasn't trying to out him. You know what I'm saying? All these other situations with these other people, these females were saying that they didn't agree to this. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to be aware that this situation is a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Anthony May is going through it right now as well. Who's Anthony?
I have no idea.
Oh, is he a lawyer?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
He's an actor.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
So, but yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, you guys already know that was like another good curveball for us this week. Something cool I just wanted to touch up on. I thought it was interesting this week. I've been hearing about it on a lot of other podcasts, and even ESPN and other places. So, at the end of every show, we love to give our credit. We love to tip our cap. For those of you who don't know, that's a baseball terminology for, like I said, giving credit, showing flowers, however, giving praise, however you want to describe it. Those things. So, let's go ahead and let's tip our caps. I'm going to save mine for last. Jordan, go ahead. You can go first.
I will tip my cap. First, to all the viewers, thank you guys for watching today. Second, to the designers, thank you guys for always making dope stuff that we can talk about. To my co-host, thank you guys for always doing this with me. Fitted, bro, shout out to you for making your official podcast debut. Shout out to all the members of the Caps and Curveballs team. I appreciate you guys a shit ton. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Hell yeah. Realist, what you got?
Man, first of all, man, happy holidays coming up. Shout out to everybody that was here and commenting, support. I know it started out slow and then she picked up, so that was good. And taking my crown to you guys for always every weekend coming in and grinding, man. Straight up.
Facts. Youngin, what you got for us?
I want to tip my cap for y'all for having me my first official episode. I feel like it went well, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, and everybody's watching, all the pin creators for giving us, fire pins for our hats, because now it's not all about the hats, now it's about the pins too.
Yeah,
and the bliss.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta catch up, Jeff.
Yeah. I will. Big bro, what you got?
Yes, sir. Tipping my cap to my co-host, man. Always ready to adjust on the fly. Shout out to you guys for making it this Wednesday. Really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I want to shout out and tip my cap to the 700. You feel me? I wore the hat. Shout out to Shohei. Shout out to the Dodgers for making that happen. That they made history. And yeah, man, that's my tip of my cap for this week.
Facts. All right, you guys already know. I would like to tip my cap to first King of New Era. Like I said, these Met hats that he's making are absolutely insane. I know a lot of men and grown men are like scared to say this, but I can't say that he's actually really motivating me and inspiring me to create my own Met stuff. And I've been wanting to get on a tear for the Mets because of him specifically. So shout out to him. I could be man and say that and give my props to him. And then also to everybody who is locked in with us, tuned in with us every single week. I just want to say we got so much in store for you guys for December. Next week's episode.
Oh, wait, hold on. Everybody's got to be on the big screen for this one. Go ahead.
No, so next week we're having our show on the 21st, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're having a big guest. And you know what?
We're excited.
We're very excited. You guys are not gonna want to miss it. We're gonna announce it on Instagram, right? We're not gonna do it right now. I want everybody to agree.
IG.
Okay. We'll do it on Instagram.
We might be with the person when we do it.
Yeah, y'all not gonna want to miss it. It is
Stay tuned, y'all.
Gonna be a crazy show. Potentially our biggest one yet. And that's as we strive to continue to grow as a platform, and we're gonna touch down with every person possible. We got things lined up for the new year. If you've been hitting us up, I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm not putting y'all to the side. We are at a point we're at a point where we're scheduling. You know what I'm saying? And I say that in a good way. Like we don't want to put people in between situations where we're gonna have somebody outshadow you, blah blah blah. So if you in our like list, we're gonna get to you. We're not ignoring you. No matter how much we grow, no matter how many people we get, we still gonna get you in. I've said it from the beginning since day one. You can have 1 follower, you can have 10,000 followers. If you want to talk to us, we want to talk to you.
You can have 132K followers. You can have 80K followers. We just want you guys to know that we're gonna do it right. We know the people who've been with us from the beginning, and we will ask the right questions, and we will ask questions that no one's ever asked before. And yeah, man, that's what we do here at Caps and Curveball. You know, Luigi looked up because he's like, whew, you know, he knows what the vibes are. So I'm excited for next week, man. This was a great episode. Just Jordan, Fitted, Realist. Peace out. We see y'all next week.
Tune into that IG, y'all. We see y'all next week.